Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we have now reached episode 10 of Do You Speak Geek? Yes, we have done it. Thanks to you, and thanks to you, and thanks to you, and yes, you, and you over there too, yes, you. We have done it. 10 episodes in, man, it feels good to accomplish such a thing. It feels good. I don't know about you, but I didn't see episode 1 happening, let alone now reaching 10. I don't know about y'all out there. I've been having a pretty good week so far. I just left downtown Norfolk and had an amazing time at Circuit Social. They are on Granby Street. If you ever get the chance to pop up in there, man, please do that. They have great drinks, great food, and pretty much every classic arcade game you can get your hands on. I mean, they got everything in there from Dig Dug, they got Frogger, Q*bert, they've got Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, Miss Pac-Man, Galaga, the classic Marvel Capcom 2, Ninja Turtles, X-Men. They've got Time Crises, a little bowling alley in there. You've also got your putt-putt. No, not putt-putt. Sorry, you got your, what's it called? Skee-ball? Skee-ball's in there. And you've also got, other games in there as well. Shooters, racers. It's incredible. So if you're ever in Norfolk, go downtown. Go see the people at Circuit Social. If you get there, ask for AJ. Tell him that DYSG sent you down to have a good time. Well, we're going to go ahead and jump right into it, people. So, blurs and nerds, freaks and geeks, this is Do You Speak Geek, episode 10. Welcome once again. My name is Nix, and I am your host for Do You Speak Geek. This is being brought to you by Spreaker. Again, Spreaker is the hosting site for Do You Speak Geek. You can go there, subscribe, like the previous podcast episodes, including this one that you're listening to right now. Also, if you need other places to listen to the podcast, you can also go to Apple Podcasts, Google Play, and also Spotify. If you want to keep up with what Do You Speak Geek is doing, you can go to our social medias. You can hit us up at Facebook at DYSG Media, Twitter at _Do You Speak Geek, and Instagram at Do You Speak Geek. The YouTube channel, we are just getting ready now to upload a new video of us being at Circuit Social, so go check that out. And while you're there, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, flick that bell for all notifications. Like the videos and leave comments. We do love comments. The Do You Speak Geek channel is the hosting channel for the Daddy and Donald Show. Please keep a lookout for more episodes of that coming with me and my son. Also, the Patreon page is still live. We got $1 a month. That's all we're asking here for Do You Speak Geek. And we have exclusive content coming soon. Pretty soon I'm going to post an interview that I did at Tidewater Comic Con with Marcus the Visual, a.k.a. Marcus Williams, and Greg Burnham. They are the illustrator and writer of Tuskegee Airs. A lot of you are probably familiar with them, so be on the lookout for that. Again, it's going to be exclusive content just for the Patreon pledgers, so look out for that coming soon. Well, we paid some bills here now. Let's go ahead and jump into Do You Speak Geek? Let's Speak Geek. Now, for this first bit of Do You Speak Geek, I want to set the tone because he is vengeance. He is the night. He is Batman. I'm talking about Robert Pattinson. Robert Pattinson, people, although not officially announced by Warner Brothers by some way of a press release or either DC Comics, is now our new Batman. Pattinson clearly impressed during the costume test, and the decision was made shortly after meetings took place the other day. He will star in a planned trilogy of Batman movies from Matt Reeves. Some outlets are even saying that it's a done deal, while others are claiming he's simply in an official talk. But it sounds like he's definitely going to end up playing the DC iconic hero. The new Batman movies will reportedly focus on the Caped Crusader during his formative years and won't be connected to the Batfleck version that we've seen in the recent adaptations of Batman. Whether that's taking place in their own world or studio is only rebooting the Caped Crusader, but if it is a reboot, it isn't clear right now. This first movie for Matt Reeves' Batman, is scheduled to hit theaters on June 25th in 2021. Now, I had some reservations myself about this particular choice of Batman. I wasn't too sold, and I guess I'm like a lot of you all, I kind of saw the whole Twilight thing and thinking, oh, he can't pull it off. He's a sparkly vampire. And I'm guilty of that. I've done that myself. However, with Robert Pattinson and looking at his body of acting work and knowing that he is an incredible actor, I'm not too worried about him filling out the suit, because at the same time, I mean, it's Batman. The suit has to be somewhat padded or armored for that matter. So I think he'll do a good job. Personally, when it comes to the other people that are going to be in this film, it's rumored that we will also have Catwoman and Penguin in this film. I have a pick for both. I'd like to see Josh Gad star as the Penguin. And as far as Catwoman, I got a couple of picks there. Jenna Dewan and maybe even Vanessa Hudgens. I know the internet has said Isa Gonzalez, but, I would like to see, either one of those three would be great for me. But definitely Josh Gad as the Penguin. Those are my thoughts on that. We're going to move on to the source wall. Let's talk some comics. Now, for the DC pull list, we have Batman Last Night on Earth #1. This book was so good. It's from the powerhouse creative team of Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo, the team that pretty much reinvented Batman from the emotional depths when you talk about Court of Owls, Dark Knights from the Metal. DC's Black Label is introducing this book. It's a bi-monthly 3-issue miniseries, and I read this one, and y'all, I'm telling you, please go pick this one up. It was so good. Also, we got Heroes in Crisis #9. This is the end. Tom King and Clay Mann wrap up an emotional, oftentimes confusing, but a very meaningful story in this one. Also, we have Doomsday Clock #10. Jeff Johns, my favorite comic writer of all time, and Gary Frank reveal the secrets behind Dr. Manhattan and his connection to the DC Universe. In the Marvel pull list, we have Star Wars Age of Rebellion Luke Skywalker. Greg Pak visits the first temptation of Luke Skywalker. Pulled from Marvel.com, after learning the true identity of his father, Luke continues his training and prepares for the inevitable showdown, determined never to follow the path of Vader. But when a rebel general's mistake leads to disaster and Luke must seize the command, the dark side tempts him as never before. Also, we got a one-shot here coming from Peter David and Dale New. They reunite once again for Hulk. This one's called Incredible Hulk Last Call. In the 12-year stint on Incredible Hulk, Peter David pretty much redefined the Green Goliath for generations and fans and creators. This time around, the pair collaborate for a special Overrides one-shot Bruce Banner is tired of being the Hulk. I mean, he's just tired, period. But just when he's about to lose all hope, a miracle occurs. What is that miracle? A fight. But a fight worthy of the Incredible Hulk. We also have Savage Avengers #2 coming out of the Marvel pull list this week. The Hand has teamed up with the evil wizards of the Hyborian Age to summon a death god from a celestial hell. Ugh, okay. The only thing standing between Earth and destruction is the Savage Avengers. Conan, Wolverine, Punisher, and Voodoo. Plus, Logan donates blood, changing one Avenger forever. And Conan, the Barbarian, discovers a dark secret squirming in a gentle bottle. Your new favorite ongoing series is Knives Out in its second chapter. In other news, speaking of the DC Black Label, now a lot of you probably aren't familiar with Black Label right now with DC. Pretty much Black Label is a secondary publishing in DC that allows certain artists and creators to use these characters while not screwing with the continuity of what's going on in the comics. Just announced today, they have a new Black Label project called Joker Harley Criminal Insanity. It reframes Harley as a forensic psychiatrist and profiles working the Joker's case. She's being a consultant, so to speak, for the for GCPD. Her work helps bring the authorities closer and closer to catching up with Joker. Writer Kami Garcia told Hollywood Reporter, "There is no character more terrifying than the Joker. He is one of the most complex psychopathic killers ever created. I want to approach the project as if the Joker was a real person, an intelligent and sane psychopath who kills because he wants to, not because he suffers from delusions. To me, a version of the Joker who is sane, like John Wayne Gacy or Ted Bundy, is more frightening." In this series, Harley is the only character with the skill set and intelligence to hunt the Joker, but the investigation will force her to confront her own inner demons. Wow. So I definitely cannot wait to read that one. Let's jump into Watch This. Alright, by way of Watch This, we don't really have a lot this week. On a personal note, I went and saw Godzilla, and man, was it amazing. So if you guys get a chance, go out there and see Godzilla King of Monsters. It's definitely a good one. The ending will have you asking questions. So definitely go take a look for that one. As far as this week, we have DC's Universe's Swamp Thing that finally hit the streaming service. This is a quote from IGN.com. DC Universe's Swamp Thing checks all the horror boxes with a satisfying Southern Gothic tale centered in Alec Holland's transformation into the Avatar of the Green. The action is both thrilling and terrifying to watch, and the creature looks incredible. I'm sure you've all seen photos or either trailers, but Swamp Thing looks amazing in this show. Bolstered by Virginia Madsen and Will Patton's memorable performances, Swamp Thing has the potential to be a truly awesome comic book series. So definitely check that out when you guys get the opportunity to. Let's go ahead and jump into some gaming stuff here. Let's go to Thumb Life. Alright, so details surrounding Square Enix's Avengers game that'll be debuting at E3. We know that it's going to be an epic action adventure that combines cinematic storytelling with continuous single-player and co-op gameplay. The blurb here given to us by comicbook.com, the blurb also notes assembling players and teams of the four with extraordinary abilities, hero customization, combining powers, and an ever-expanding world that is constantly under threat. So it looks like basically you'll be always upgrading your characters and there's going to always be threats. I mean, with the expansive world that is the Avengers, when you think about them as a collective with their villains and even separately, there's pretty much going to be a non-ending story going on here, whether it be co-op or single player online. I think it's going to be amazing. Now, let's get into the one thing that looked incredible this week. The Death Stranding trailer and the details. And when I tell you I saw this,
oh my God,
it looked so good. It's coming out on the 8th of November of this year. It'll be released on PlayStation 4. Kojima Productions explained in a PlayStation blog post that the goal of Death Stranding is for the player who will be portraying Sam Porter Bridges to be working at connecting the cities that have become isolated in the game's society. The player will create new strands or bonds, as he says, with others around the world. Kojima said Death Stranding is created to combine the story and gameplay elements through the same theme of connection or strand. Through your experience playing the game, they hope that you'll come to understand the true importance of forging connections with others. If you all saw this, it was amazing. I haven't seen a game this beautifully made. I would say, I mean, it's groundbreaking the way it looks. And the last time I'd seen something this groundbreaking was LA Noire, and this game looks amazing. So if you get the chance, please go check that out. GalaxyCon is going on this weekend, so if you guys have a chance to go out there, check that out. DYSG is going to be a lot of places coming up soon here. Coming up at the end of June, we're going to be at a cosplay meetup. We'll give you more details about that coming up soon. And just be on the lookout for just more things coming up with DYSG, y'all. This is episode 10 of DYSG. I am so happy that you guys have stuck around with me through this haul, through this long ride. Man, I'm getting a little emotional here, but thanks to everyone who has been following so far. Thanks to everyone who has been listening. Thanks to everyone who has reposted, to everyone who shares the episodes, who shares the content. Thank you so much. If you haven't done so already, please go to Spreaker.com, subscribe on the other RSS feeds as well too, with Apple, with Google Play, and also Spotify. Follow the social medias on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Follow us on the YouTube channel. Subscribe, like the videos there. Hit up that Patreon page, and y'all, I will keep banging these out if y'all will keep listening. Thank you so much. This has been episode 10 of Do You Speak Geek. Thank you all so much. Again, my name is Nix. I speak geek. Do you speak geek?